Welcome to Film Study. I'm Candace Parker. I am so excited to sit down with this rookie who everyone knew was going to be a star in the WNBA, the number 3 pick in the draft, Washington Mystics, hails from the Notre Dame Irish, Sonia Citron. Man, thanks for sitting down and being a part of Film Study.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right, so give us the secret. You're kind of like got your rookie year underway. Can you tell us what you've learned, what surprised you? Like, what has your adjustment from college in those short few weeks into training camp and now into the first part of the season?
Yeah, I think it's been good. I was definitely really nervous coming into this season. Everybody tells you kind of what to expect, but you never know how your game is going to translate or how you're going to do. So it's been going pretty well, and I think I have my coaches and my teammates to thank for that, just because I think I'm in a unique situation where the rookies on this team get a lot of opportunity, and while that can be kind of nerve-wracking, I think, again, the coaches and our teammates have just been empowering us to just feel confident in just not being scared, knowing that we're going to make a ton of mistakes. There's a lot of room to grow, but not being scared and playing through the mistakes, just playing hard. And again, that's just credit to our coaches and our team for just believing in us and giving us this opportunity. So it's been going well.
Well, you and Kiki are proving that you guys have a dynamic duo in the making. I got to read off a couple of these stats because you're being a little humble, and I like that, but we're gonna give you your flowers. First rookie in the WNBA to reach 100 points this season in 7 games. Fastest Mystics rookie to reach 100 career points since Stacey Dales in 2002. Were you born in 2002? You were
2003.
Yeah, you weren't even born.
Yeah.
Current stats, you're averaging 13.7 points per game, 4.4 rebounds per game, and 2.2 assists per game. So you're a stat stuffer. We saw that at Notre Dame a little bit. Obviously, you played with a tremendous backcourt in Olivia Miles and Hannah Hidalgo. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if you were able to showcase this much of your game, but what do you think the welcome to the WNBA moment has been for you in this short season?
I think everybody knows it's definitely, I guess it was my preseason game, so before the season even started, but the screen by BG, I think I'll remember that forever. 10 years from now, if somebody asks me what my moment was, this moment is always going to stick out to me. But yeah, definitely the hardest screen I ever got hit by, but I tell BG that it taught me a valuable lesson. When I'm pressuring the ball now, up the court, I check my back now. So I would have rather learned it before the season started than now. So, just got to look at the positives.
Yeah, you definitely have to keep your head on a swivel. And
yeah.
I love the teammate you are because you didn't yell at anybody for not calling the screen. You took it on yourself. So, yeah, I chuckled because I kind of knew that was going to be your welcome to the WNBA moment. All right, so let's get to the plays. So the thing I love about your game is that you do things that are kind of like a vet. Like the subtleties that you do really unlock what you're trying to do. And so obviously on the defensive end, I think it's an adjusting to the pick and roll, to the defensive 3 seconds, all that stuff. But obviously being a young team, Mystics, you guys have some vets. You guys look pretty good on the defensive end for a young team. You're smiling, but
were you a little
bit surprised how quickly you guys have adjusted on that end?
Not really. I think we, as a team, we always had high hopes, and our coach really, all of our coaches, really harp on defense. Mm-hmm. We can't even get to offense if we don't get a stop first. Yeah. So that was kind of a big point of emphasis all through training camp, and it's something that we work really hard on. So I'm just happy that, it's showing at least a little bit. So.
100%. All right, let's play this play. Coming off the screen, there's Marina Mabry. You come across and get a help side block. Hezzy, draw 2, dish. This right here, to me, is not a rookie. So you a little late. I'm gonna tell you you're covering some ground. So I'm gonna give you're a little bit late, but your ability to understand that she's splitting this, to get over and to block this shot without fouling, and then take it coast to coast. the big thing in transition is drawing two. What do you try to do? What do you see when you're pushing tempo?
Our team really emphasizes pushing but not forcing. So I think, I wanted to push the ball up the floor because I knew we had numbers. But I saw Kiki running. Obviously, she's a great rim runner. But they covered that. And then I kind of had my shot if I wanted it, but I knew that Steph was trailing, and Steph is an amazing three-point shooter.
Shout out to Stephanie Dolson, won a championship with her in Chicago. 100%.
Yep, she's amazing. So, I mean, especially that trail three for her is money. So, I want to share the ball, and she made it, so I was happy.
All right, let's get to the next play. I had Kiki on early in the year, and I said, the thing that you are going to make your bread and butter off of is that pocket pass. If you look at Asia Wilson, you look at Brianna Stewart, you look at Nafisa Collier in that 4 position, that pocket pass, I mean, shoot, NBA as well. Look at Miles Turner in the finals. You look at Hartenstein. Like, it's all off the pocket pass. That's how you beat the defense. And so this is one of my favorite plays because it's you know, as a post player, you practice it, but you have to have people that can get you the ball. And so this down screen action, dribble handoff, it's pocket-ish right there with the back cut. But, like, I think the thing right here that I love is your ability to stay under control. You got screens at Notre Dame, but I think you're coming off a lot more action with the ball in your hands, not just to catch and shoot, but actually to put the ball on the floor. So how has that adjustment been?
Yeah, I mean, it's been good. I think I definitely have a lot of room for improvement on just reading more. Like, I tend to pick up the dribble when I don't have anything right away, and that's definitely something I'm working on where if I don't have it, it's okay. Like, I can pull it. As long as I keep my dribble, it's still alive. So that's definitely, like, I mean, once I pick it up, the defender's all over me, and it creates nothing. And I kind of did that here, which is why I was really happy that I worked out, because I picked it up right away thinking, like, I saw Asia coming to contest me, and I told Kiki after this, it was funny because I look at her, and I don't think you can see it in this, but I looked at her and, like, gave her, like, a face, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you rolling? Because, and she said that she didn't really do a lot of DHOs kind of situations, so I told her, like, if you're doing a DHO with me, and I'm coming off and my defender's chasing, and you see your post player step up, that's a roll right away. Because if they have to contest my shot, then...
And she got there eventually.
Yeah,
sure.
She did. I, like, yelled at her through my eyes. And that's why she ended up backdooring, and we got that. But, yeah, it's been really fun, like, learning how to play with her and just building chemistry. But... yeah, I mean, again, I was happy I got that because I picked up my dribble. So.
Well, you guys have a lot of chemistry thus far, and a lot of it has to do with her athletic ability in cutting.
Yes.
And your vision. And so I know I played alongside an amazing athlete in Nneka Ogwumike, and our high-low was so much fun because sometimes I would just throw the ball to see where she could go get it. And it seems like for you, you're able to take a lot of those chances because you have Kiki, who is extremely athletic and can go up and get the ball. So it's a nice cut against the Vegas defense. Y'all almost had this game. I watched this.
I know.
It came down to the wire. You guys almost were able to
mad.
pull that out against the Aces. But right here, I would love to kind of talk about this because a lot of it is included in the high-low, and it is included in you dishing to Kiki. So we see this, like, weak side screen right here with Brittney Sykes coming off. Atlanta kind of doesn't really force sideline. They kind of let you come off to the middle. And so you guys are doing a great job of staying spaced on the weak side. So we'll let this play here. So Kiki's rolling. Obviously here, sometimes it's a cut, and then again drawing two and understanding that you're underneath the rim and not going to be able to make it. And so this is what I'm talking about. Like, this isn't something that is taught. You guys have developed this through just playing together. So talk me through this play right here.
Yeah, I mean, our team and our coach, again, we love to cut, and my coach, like, really gets on us about cutting hard. Like, don't just cut to just run through the lane, but really cut hard, because if you're not open, then you might get someone else open. So that's what I do here. And Steph, again, throws an amazing pass leading me. So it's somewhere that only I can catch the ball, and Ryan is kind of behind, so it's a tricky ball for her to steal. And then again, credit to Kiki, because she could have just stayed where she's at, and I would have never been able to make that pass. But she had the awareness to cut to the middle, and that made it an easy pass for me. Like, I saw her numbers, I saw, like, just split the defense, and that was honestly just an amazing read by her, because if she didn't do that, then that probably would have been a turnover.
Yeah,
so.
But you guys' connection, man, I can only imagine it when we're talking next year and the year after. It's crazy. So again, the thing I love about you is, and this is how you could tell that your adjustment to the WNBA was going to be not seamless, because I don't think any adjustment from one level to another is seamless, but better than the rest, is because you play at your own pace. Like, you're not catching the ball, immediately putting the ball on the floor. You're literally reading what the defense is doing. And so right here, going into your dribble handoff, you're not only able to receive a dribble handoff, you're now able to set the screen. Slower bigs, we hate this. I'll just tell you. Slower bigs, we hate this, because guess what? When you're able to hit this screen and then get out, there's nothing anybody can do. Like, Brianna Stewart used to get me with this all the time, because she's such a mover off the ball, you know what I mean? And so to watch you utilize this part of your game and see this part of your game unlocked as well has been super special. Would you rather set the screen, receive the screen? Does it matter?
I mean, I don't set a lot of screens. I never really have, being the 2-3 guard, but I do love to set screens. And our coaches were actually really happy with this, because it was like, this is not a play or something we practice. It was just like a in the moment kind of thing. I know Emily was playing the 4 right now, but she's very guard-like, and she's an amazing passer. Like, she always finds me. So when I was dribbling to her and passed it, I was like, if I cut, there's a 90% chance that Emily is going to find me. And she did, because, again, she's one of the best passers on our team. And I also think, because it's not part of the offense and it's not scripted, I think the defenders didn't really know what to do either. Like, do they switch this? Do they
Yeah, because DB is
stay
a 3,
with,
technically, 3-4. Yeah.
She was she's playing the 4 right now, but like you said, she's also a guard. So just kind of causing that confusion was something that our coaches were really happy about, and just playing free, like, it wasn't scripted. It's like, just doing things like this confuses them just as much. So it was.
But like, playing out of broken plays, I think you'll see that more in the WNBA. You have to, because defense is so good, athleticism, all that stuff. But I think the thing I want to note on this as well is, a lot of people pick and roll, and you take your big foot and you roll your butt into the defender. When you know that they're not underneath you, I love the way that you just ran out of this. Yeah. So it's an over-the-shoulder, immediate. That's really hard to guard, as opposed to you're giving the defender another second if you drop your foot and roll on this.
Yep.
So good job. Good work. So this, again, you're in this action a lot. Sometimes with the dribble handoff with the post player at the top, sometimes just a straight down screen. Here you got my real rookie, Chelsea Gray, on you. Okay? I'm going to critique Chelsea. She didn't get up in your body enough, so I'm going to tell her. She does a good job of making you kind of go backdoor. Amazing back screen. And then, because of the screen you set, you were able to get the defender on top, because they have to switch. It's a guard-to-guard switch. And this is an underrated skill. Sometimes people ask me who the best screener in the NBA is, and I think at times Steph Curry might be that. And the reason why he gets open is because he sets great screens. It makes the defense have to make a choice. And right here, you're able to get Jackie Young on top. And then, instead of just coming up off the handoff, you understand this is kind of like that San Antonio Manu Ginobili action. You weren't born then either. But that back cut right there. This is a set drop out of timeout, right? This play?
Yeah, it's one of our sets, and it has different reads to it. So, I mean, I can try and curl it. I can if they top block me, I can set the screen for the post, I can backdoor, it kind of gives me a lot of freedom. But I remember this game, they wanted me to go backdoor and set this Peja action.
Get her on top. And
yes.
Then, But I just love that you don't rush. You could have rushed this, saw that she was on top, but you take your time and do a great job of setting that up.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to watch this make space again. This action. This time, the culprit is Jewel Lloyd. You just set the back screen. Now, Jackie Young does a better job of not getting on top, right? Because they know it's coming.
Yep.
You went backdoor before, now you're setting it up. I love this. When I tell you move and a counter move is all you need in the WNBA. And your ability to, on the play before, set a mean back screen, get her on top, back cut, get the layup, and then you put the defense on their heels. This time you screen, and then you come out for the three. These are all just reads, you just reading and reacting?
Yeah. So this, again, they wanted me, I could have used the screen, but this game specifically, because the back screen was working, my coaches were like, just go back door. Don't even use the screen, go into the back screen. And then it's just me and my teammate playing. So I try to read, if they switch, just try and shoot out of it. Sometimes I get a little stuck, I kind of got stuck over there because, like you said, she switched. Not better this time, but switched on the other side. And yeah, I think again, Steph is setting a great screen for me. So Jackie and Chelsea don't know if they're switching or not because I'm kind of in that gray area. And Steph does a great job of kind of boxing Chelsea out, so I get that open shot.
I'm just laughing because if you just look at Chelsea's face, she knows she done messed up. Look. Let's watch it one more time. Right here, look at Jackie's face. Jackie knows. She's like, switch, but she's supposed to switch to touch. I know Becky played this in film over and over. Look at this. Look at Chelsea's face. All right. We've broken down your game on the court. Now I want to give you a few situations, and you can tell me how you've handled them now that you're a pro. I'm
going to grab my coach bag.
Oh, coach.
I think,
okay.
Yes.
Man, rookies are different now. I have a coach bag when I was a rookie. All right, so go ahead and read the scenario aloud, then discuss how you would react to it.
You are constantly getting hacked by your defender playing physical. How do you stay within your game, and what adjustments do you make? I think this is something that I'm actually not struggling with, but learning to play through right now. The first two games, I kind of got by with just doing what I wanted, and then they were like, okay, no, and now they're just playing way more physical as they should. But I think the first thing is I've learned, and I'm learning from my coaches, and Brittney, Sykes, Slim has really been helping me too, is a physical defender is actually easier to beat sometimes. And that's, you have to use their physical against them. So I'm kind of learning how to do that. And like you said in the film, doing counter movements. So if you want to go left, go right first. So kind of just doing, I think, little tricks like that has been helping me, and I got to do that more. I think sometimes it does speed me up. So I just need to learn, I don't have to go fast to get open or to get past a physical defender. If anything, I should take my time, get into their body, not let them initiate contact, but me initiate it, and then counter movements like you talked about. So that's what I would do. But I would love to hear what you would do so I can get better at it.
Well, I think your pace is excellent. I think you just continue to play at your own pace. It doesn't have to be the fastest man doesn't win. And, I think just being able to change your pace really puts the defense on the heels. So you're continuing to learn that. And Sonia, thank you so much for sitting down. I have had so much fun watching you play. I cannot wait to see how your game continues to evolve. And you and Kiki got something special brewing for the Mystics. So I cannot wait to check out a game this year. Good luck, stay healthy, and enjoy your rookie year.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much.